everyone, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. I thought we'd have a quick look at what our info is so far. So we haven't been playing too long, but it looks like Gavin, Ashley, and Queen Bee quite like us, whereas Naomi and Percy are just kind of like half. This one we're doing really well at, and then the next best thing is basic, not very gutsy. That's fine, we don't have to be gutsy. Anyway, I also came on LT. Because doing a 30-minute video using your voice a lot is difficult, and KYLT will help. Anyway, let's return to game. Let's see. So, last time, if you did not watch, we handled some stuff on the floor. We met Ashley, our new co-worker. We met Percy and Queen Bee, two regulars of the Funplex. A loud crowd around Showtime stage, and now there's one last issue on the floor. Into the distance, I see a number of people gathering, which is surprising, since the first half of my shift was complete and utter solitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to see that people do come to the arcade, but that's quite the crowd that's assembling. Like, larger than Queen Bee's team was. Rowdier too. There has to be some fire code or safety protocol or something, right? Speaking as a citizen that enjoys living, having an escape route in case of emergency is necessary. Time to clear the way and pave my own path of safety. As I approach, I see flashing neon lights accompanied by upbeat Europop drifts. It's an auditory flashback right to 1980X. I can't help but nod my head to the beat. A pulsating mass of people have surrounded Showtime stage, cheering on the current player. The game itself takes up a whole corner of the arcade, requiring a fair amount of space to actually play. Showtime stage is an ultra-modern arcade smash hit. It uses motion tracking sensors hidden behind the coloured spotlights to check dance pose accuracy and score your sweet moves. Wow. It's pure dance fever. Can you catch the fever, Ari? I had my dance fever shots at the doctor's office earlier this season. As the dance ends, one of the players hops down from the stage and immediately starts talking to a young man leaning up against the back wall. Did you see that, Teo? I got my first double A on Stop the Beat!
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I did! You're doing great! Remember last month you couldn't even pass that song? Totes impressive. I'm gonna keep practicing and one day maybe even surpass you. Hey, I hope you do. And when you do, you can be the one who brings in new dancers and teaches them how to play. As the next song starts, my eyes shift from their conversation to absorb the gyrations and intricate limb movements coming from Showtime stage. I feel my head bobbing and my foot tapping. Hey, it's a really catchy song. Can you blame me? I'm really getting into it when I feel a hand on my shoulder.
Care to dance?
How about you? Wanna take the spotlight? Sure, I can learn as I go. Let's dance. What? In public? I think not. Dance with a hottie like you? Absolutely. Let's go learn how as I go. Back when I was stomping around dance mat games as a kid, they had arrows. I'm not sure I'd even know how to play this one, but it has caught my curiosity. From the previous observed conversation, this guy seems to know the ins and outs of this weird dancer game and is keen to teach. Before I commit to getting down with my bad self, I think I should know a little more about what exactly that entails. Plus, I'm used to playing these games solo, less chance of stomping on someone else's foot that way. It is a valid point. However, how could I resist to ask such a gal such as yourself? You caught my eye the moment you walked over, always smooth.
Hey, wait. You're new here, right?
Yes, very.
Name's Mateo, but everyone here just calls me Teo.
Okay, so Teo. Teo's the best! Greatest guy here! He's sort of like, leader, yeah.
Oh, please, I'm nothing really.
He looks directly into my eyes.
Nothing as special as you.
Oh my god, he's laying it on thick, guys.
I just like to show newbies the ropes and teach them how to play. Our community is small, but we're all super close. I think you'd be a perfect addition to our gang. So, what do you say? Play our silly dancing game?
Teo outstretches his arm to me, waiting for my hand to grab his. Go for it. Politely decline and shake your head. No, just go for it. I couldn't care less that I'm supposed to be working. I mean, you should care. As a kid, I remember stomping around on dance mats. Why not try out 20xx's hottest dance game? Even if I technically don't know how to play it yet. Without thought, I take his hand. Let's do this! I'm about to step up to the stage and I'm a shiver course down my spine. I glance over a spot Ashley standing behind the ticket counter, and I know I can't see her face behind the mask, but I can totally sense she's going to daggers my way. It's creeping me out. On second thought, I'm actually supposed to be working right now. I'm the new floor attendant, Ari. Really? But I haven't seen you around here at all. What happened to the other guy? He was actually pretty good at Showtime stage now that I think about it. He's out, I'm in. It's currently year 0 of the floor attendant Ari regime.
Hello there.
Well, it's an honor to meet you, Ari. I hope we get to know each other well. Indeed. For someone that loves Showtime stage as much as you, I haven't actually seen you play it yet. True, most of the time during these meetups I tend to let everyone else play. I go around and make sure everyone is happy and having a blast. But what about you and your feelings? Teo shrugs. My happiness comes from making other people happy. That's all I need in life. Which is so well and good, but I still need to deal with this crowd. How best to handle it? Hey, wanna film a workplace safety video? We need to seriously talk about crowd sizes. Can you disperse your fans for me, please? Maybe not that one. Let's joke around. Good! We can start by getting to know workplace safety together. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you gotta break up the band. Unless you want to film one of those retro 1960X public service announcement videos where someone loses a leg dancing off the stage and into the crowd.
Well,
Oh, yeah. Guess we're kind of overdoing it a little. Shaking hands with danger. Hey, when the heat is on and the lights are shining, these things happen. I'll take care of it. Luckily, the song that was being played just finished. Teo jumps up on the stage and cups his hand over his mouth. Hey, listen! We need to keep the area to the left of the stage clear. Oh man, but why? I like my spot. Hey now, you know the deal. We all have to be cool about fire safety. It's Ari's first day, so let's show her some respect. I see everyone turn around and glare at me. Great, now I'm gonna be known as a party pooper. Guess I've had worse reputations in my life. Like that one time I had to close the pool because of that dirty bandage floating in the water. No one talked to me for a week. I mean, gross. Hey, don't disappoint me, crew. Ari's just doing her job. Reluctantly, the crowd reshuffles itself in a semi-orderly fashion. As everyone settles into a safer way of watching the game, Teo jumps down and comes back to me. Better? I nod. Genuinely impressed with how Teo can capture his community's attention. They listen to him and have the utmost respect for him. Yeah, actually, much better.
Didn't mean to cause any trouble. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the game, you know? Of course you know. Hey, you should still join us later. Maybe when your shift's over. We'll all be here dancing until closing time.
As long as that dancing is within the law, carry on. Officer Ari has spoken. I start to walk away, ready for my next venture, when I remember something I should do. I turn back to Teo. Hey, thanks.
No problem.
He's a smooth guy, but he seems nice. Well, I feel nice and accomplished. I was able to uphold the safety of the arcade and make a new friend. I said that's pretty good for my first day. Even Gavin's got to be impressed, right? With that business sorted out, it's time to leave Showtime stage. The arcade is now at peace. My work here is done. Well, actually, we're a few hours from closing time, so my work here isn't quite done, but, you know. I'm so at peace, in fact, that I don't even notice the underboss of the arcade sliding on up behind me.
Good day.
Not a bad first day so far. Been keeping tabs on you. Well, others have been, and they've been texting me. You know, you should consider getting a proper group chat going. I've got a crappy phone plan. My texts aren't free. A valid point. I'll look into that.
Impressive.
I'm impressed with how you handled yourself. I think you're going to work out just fine. Anyway, I've prepared your paperwork. If you'd like to go sign and make this working relationship a bit more above board.
Yeah.
So you're staying? Please tell me you're staying. I mean, I fed you in everything. Francine hasn't fired her yet, right? An adorable nightmare joins the impromptu staff gathering.
Ooh.
Ari's off to a great start. Here's to your first day, followed by many more. Don't you two have jobs to attend to? Just ordered a replacement power supply for Probotron. Nothing left to do for the day. Not many kids around for me to entertain. Finally, a quiet moment. My dream job has been going a mile a minute since I got here. Is it my dream job? I told Francine I wasn't sure why I was here, but that I was willing to try and find out for myself. It'd be silly to think I'd find my purpose after a single day, but on the whole, that day's been pretty decent. I'm starting to get along with my co-workers. I'm helping people with their problems. What more could I want? What more could I want? Well, I don't know. Not yet. But I'll find out. One day. We've only got a few hours till closing and it's nice and quiet. How about we game a bit? Speak for yourself. I've still got paperwork to handle. Oh, come on. Don't act like you don't game. Irrelevant. I know your dirty little secret. What? Naomi, you sneak in early each morning to play pinball. You're a pinball wizard. Well, what of it? I bring order to chaos. Pinball is the very expression of that art form. You know what we should do? Impromptu pinball tourney! The girls are giggling and I'm finding myself smiling right alongside them. All in all, not a bad way to end my first day.
By the way, I've booked a birthday party for this afternoon.
The looks of confusion and outright terror on their faces, all after dying off immediately, are vaguely concerning to me.
Sorry, I meant to tell you, dears, but I plumb forgot.
Birthday party. How old are the kids, may I ask? It's her 5th birthday. Oh, to be young again. 5-year-olds. Nobody starts pulling at her hair, eyes wide and trembling, throwing ski balls overhand onto the glass, jumping up and down on pinball machines, putting chewing gum into coin slots, pulling at my costume, tearing off pieces of it. Naomi, Ashley, keep it together. We've survived kids' birthday parties before. Doom! Doom! The end is nigh!
Well, I'd hate to get in the way of all the fun. Yep, it's time for my afternoon nap anyway.
Francine.
Have fun, dears.
Right. Battle sessions, everyone. I'll take ticket desk so I can oversee operations. Ashley, greet the kids. Naomi, watch for hardware damage. Ari, roaming duty. Look for trouble. Do what you can. Prepare yourselves. They are coming. Like an oncoming tidal wave. The rumble is felt before it is seen. Parents pulling into the parking lot. Minivans disgorging kindergartners, and suddenly an explosion of small humans rushes the doors, bursting into the arcade before scattering every which way. Even before any of them can get tokens, they're grabbing at joysticks, mashing buttons, eager to get their game on, or even just pretend to be playing. The crew assumes battle stations. Naomi, by the fragile pinball machines. Ashley near the door, trying to distract the incoming kids to greet them. Gavin, armed with pre-stacked $10 rolls of tickets, quickly exchanging them with the adults. Beats waiting in line at the change machines. As for the programmers, oh my god. As for the gamers, well, Queen Bee and Teo's friends bolt for the exit, abandoning them. Keen on getting out ahead of the surge of kiddos, I guess. It's all well and good, but I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be. Roaming duty, Gavin said. Look for trouble, Gavin said. I mean, I was doing that before, but now the chaos has multiplied. For a few minutes, I'm like a pinball being pounced around. Or like that frog. trying to cross the highway of traffic. Eventually, I spot 3 possible problems on the rise, and Ari, professional floor attendant, is ready to attend to them. Which of these should I tackle first, though? I may not be able to deal with all of them in time. Okay. 2 kids fighting over a box of cupcakes, angry adults shouting at a kid, a little girl crying. Let's deal with a little kid crying. I weave my way through waves of children towards the skee-ball machines. One little girl sitting at the end of the skee-ball ramp and crying. No parent in sight to settle her, so the task falls to me. I'm guessing I should be more cautious about this sort of thing. What with lawsuit happy parents looking over by the vending machines, ignoring the kids, but floor attendant Ari decides to take the case all the same. Hey, my name's Aru and I work here at the arcade. What's wrong? Can I help? Her sobbing pauses as she looks up at me. He just made tickets. Someone stole them from me. I played and won a bunch of them, but then I put them down. I was talking to a friend and now they're gone. I glance around, but at a sea of kids, it's impossible to tell who the thief could be. I don't even have any more tickets to play with. I spent them all on Skee-ball and my tickets are all gone now. Easy. Figure this out somehow. Although I've got no clue where to even start, to be honest. Maybe there was a witness to a crime? Percy would have had a good view of the redemption game area based on where Mookie's positioned. Gavin has a ticket desk, a very beautiful crow's nest for the whole arcade. He could have spotted something. I feel like Gavin... Or I could just bend the rules and solve this directly. Oh... It's our first day. Maybe we should talk to Gavin. Nope, not gonna mess around with this one. A theft is serious business. Wait, right here, kid. Kid, I'll go get help. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. Okay. I duck through the crowd, weaving my way back to the ticket desk. Hey Gavin, that girl over there. Boy with the red hair currently playing Frogger. He took her tickets when she wasn't looking. Wait, you saw her?
Certainly.
Of course. What of it? Let's not start a ruckus. How about I replace them? Okay, let's not make a volatile of an explosive one. How about we just combo the ticket shows?
I think not.
Hardly good business sense to do that. How can we tell how many she actually had? She could lie. It wouldn't be fair to just give her something she didn't earn. They're Skee-ball tickets. And we risk escalating the situation by showing kids will go to grade. Oh my god. The parents can be twice as immature, I found. Right now, I just want to keep the peace. One girl crying is less of a disturbance than a boy throwing a tantrum. The way he stands there, so stoic and uncaring, while that girl and pig just sobs. It's not right. I mean, seriously, it's not right. But he's my boss. How hard do I want to push this? Gavin, have a heart. What makes her sadness less important than that boy's potential tantrum? I think. Come on, Gavin. So you'll let one customer feel like crap just to avoid having another customer feel like... Maybe feel like crap? A thief, mad. He's keeping the peace and he's allowing suffering just because it's the path of least resistance. We're losing a customer today regardless. I'd rather not break a little girl's heart to do it and let a bully know he can do what he wants. At first it looks like he's going to chew me out for standing up to him, but... You think me a monster?
I had intended.
Of course, I feel bad about this. I feel bad for her, and he shouldn't get away with it. I'm just trying to protect the arcade as a whole. Didn't do it. Protect the arcade while protecting the gamers and their dreams. He sighs like a stress release valve, yawning open and closed.
Indeed.
You're right, of course.
Apologies.
Focusing on the big picture does tend to leave me apathetic to each individual brushstroke. My apologies, Ari. I'm lucky I had you to put me back on track. Your predecessors wouldn't have stood up to me like this and shown me how wrong I was. Now, let's sort this out properly. Gavin walks up to the kid who's busy hopping a frog around traffic. Wouldn't mind seeing this kid replay in traffic myself. Oh my gosh. Boy. What do you want? Can't help but notice that roll of tickets in your pocket. Big winner, are you? The biggest. Got them all playing that spinny colour game over there, see? Really? It's funny, see, I own that game. May I see your roll, please? I don't want to show you. Well, I can see the end poking out of the ticket there, and I see the serial number of the ticket starts with 1. Which is interesting, because the roll I loaded into the colour spinner, it started with a 2.
I think not.
Meaning those tickets were won by playing skee ball, specifically by that girl over there, and you took them. You're a liar! Leave me alone! I'll yell for my mum!
Seriously?
Do you really want to risk having your mum believe me instead of you? Instead, how about you give me the tickets and walk away? At first the kid looks like he's gonna shriek bloody murder, but a few nervous glances at his mother, busy munching chips by the vending machine, changes mind. Take him! I don't want him anyway! He angrily stomps away, presumably to go play some other game on the other side of the arcade.
Yay!
You did it! You found my tickets! The girl actually hugs me. Well, hugs my leg
Thank
anyway.
you.
Thanks so much! Thanks and thanks! Now then, let's get you your prize. What was it you wanted? Crayons! Those we have. Ari, I'll take it from there. Ooh, that's a fuzzy happy feeling right there. But no time to rest on my laurels. I've got other arcade dreams to defend. Right, that's sorted out. But the other 2 situations are about to spin out of control. I've only got time to deal with one of them. Which one? 2 kids fighting over butts of cupcakes, and an angry adult shouting at a kid near tail and Cleaver. I feel like... I'm angry about the adult shouting at the kid. But it's going to be harder to deal with an adult, I feel. Ugh. I don't know. Let's do the kids. I can smell disaster on the wind and it smells sweet. As in, I can smell that box of birthday cupcakes one of the parents left in the ticket desk, where the kids swimming around it scavenging for their favourite icing colours. At first, my inner child is merely offended that someone thought one of those icing blobbed cupcake cakes was superior to actual birthday cake, but there are clearly larger issues at stake than that.
I want a chocolate. Don't take all the chocolate.
I want 2 cupcakes. Give me 2 cupcakes.
No fair. Everybody gets one, and mine's gotta be chocolate.
Of course, at the front grabs the last one.
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Parents aren't paying attention. They're too busy complaining about their jobs and the weather and the PTA and stuff. Meaning, when the first cupcake is thrown, nobody is there to stop it.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it!
I want chocolate.
As blobby wads of icing and sponge cake go flying, I glance over to the coin-op games, which are about to get caught in the crossfire. Nomi, who's busy trying to unjack a joystick, one of the kids Waggletot looks up to see a cupcake onslaught coming her way. As does Ashley, whose fuzzy costume is a nice, inviting target for flying confectionery. Act fast, Ari. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ashley liked us better, so we want Naomi to like us more. Quickly, I hurl myself into action. Get down, Miss Naomi! Numbness acts in as multiple rounds of frosting-coated mortar fire impact against my body. When I finally hit the ground, my clothes are totally ruined. But alas, my noble self-sacrifice could not save them both.
What? No.
My costume! Pinky the Funplex Flamingo is now covered in a wide variety of icing colours from across the visible spectrum. Ari! No! You were so young and pure! Naomi, it's so cold. Lie still, Ari! I won't let you die on me! I'm not dying, the icing's just kind of cold and sticky and gross. Oh! By this point, the lackadaisical parents have finally noticed the pastry wars and are busy rounding up the combatants for various scoldings.
Aww.
Oh man, my costume's just wrecked. I need to get out of this ASAP and put some stain treatment on it. Ari, can you cover the floor for me? Considering it's my fault you got caked, absolutely. Not your fault. I mean, I guess the games cost more than my fuzzy felt. I'll be back ASAP.
Thank you.
That was so brave of you. I mean, okay, it was just cupcakes, but still, that was so brave. You saved the game we worked on together. Actually, it's only now that I know it's the juice game that was protected from a severe and sustained cupcaking. I am Naomi's hero of the day. She's smiling at me expectantly. Quick, Ari, say something cool. So juice is okay? No damage? No mere human pastry can defeat me. I'll take a cupcake for you any day, Naomi. It'll take more than a wet of icing on a tiny amount of cake dough to put me down for the count. Bring it on. Hit me with a sheet cake, a Fudgy the Whale ice cream cake. I can take it and come back for more. Yes, well, it's not actually invite diabetes upon your person, but thank you. It's good to know you're willing to step up for me like this. I'd better finish up my work here and get out the way of the party. And you've got more work to do. Good luck. With a brief nod from Gavin, I snatched one of the official Funblix t-shirts to replace my cupcake top. 2 minutes in the bathroom to change and wipe icing on my pits. I'm ready to go again. 2 problems in the can. Okay, cupcakes and tickets sorted out. As for that angry shouting parent by the driving games, uh-oh. Looks like they went home. Problem solved? But the boy she was shouting at is gone too. Hey Ari, you missed the fireworks, and I don't mean my dancing. What happened? Queen Bee glances back briefly in the middle of playing some samurai-based fighting game. Oh, some idiot was screaming at this kid for no good reason. Eventually the parents got into a shouting match. Terry talked them both down, but they decided to bail on the party. All I did was point out that we were right next to a donut shop frequented by some very well-read cops. Drat, I was hoping to cool things off so they could keep enjoying the party. Don't sweat it, girl. You did good work out there. Yeah, I saw that impromptu cupcake shooting gallery. What a mess. And those stolen tickets. Man, kids can be jerks, but you gave it your best. You're looking pretty run down though. Why not take a break? I have a solemn and sworn duty to bring peace to my arcade. Beep that. Go take 5. Well, truthfully, I'm pretty worn the heck out. After all this, Taylor's right, I need to step away from this craziness funny for a few minutes. After a silent nod from Gavin to confirm its call from him, I step away headed for the employee lounge. What a day. Quirky co-workers, die-hard programmers, gamers, volatile kids getting into volatile situations. I'd say it's a recipe for wackiness or some such cliche, but nothing's an easily dismissed cliche when it's happened to you directly. Frankly, I'm exhausted. I drop down into one of the cheap folding middle chairs in the employee break room, groaning and rolling my head back to try and work the kinks out of my sore shoulders, and spot an upside-down kid. Huh? Oh wait, I'm the one leaning backwards. I sit up and turn around instead. Better. Wait, what's the kid doing back here? Hey, I think he was hoping I wouldn't notice him. Hi. Hi. And you are... Mikey. Okay, that's the start. Hi, Mikey. My name's Ari, so what are you doing back here? This is an employees only area. Wait, there's a keypad. How did you get in? The guy at the desk dropped this. He holds out a piece of paper with the door code written on it. Huh, let's go on for Ashley's wild storytelling being more fact than fiction. Okay, but you can't stay back here. Well, I don't see any knives or stabbing implements left out in the open, so I guess it's technically safe, but...
Please don't send me back out there.
Well, this is curious. I learned so we can be on the same eye level. Something wrong? You can tell me. I work here. I'm the gal who solves problems.
No problems. Just don't want to go out there.
Don't you want to play with your friends? And he gives me the most cynical, bitter laugh I've ever heard out of a kindergartner.
I don't got any friends. I don't know anybody here. My family just moved to the city. And before that, we lived in another city. And one more for that, but I was too little to remember. Mom told me to come to the party anyway, and I didn't want to, but she took me anyway. And then she left because she's got to work.
New kid in town, huh? He nods mutely. Still, I should have busted him there and then, brought him back out to the party where the other parents could supervise him. Should have told Gavin. I should have enforced the rules of the arcade. Okay, kid. I won't tell on you. You want to stay back here for the rest of the party? I'll keep you company. Thanks. You really won't tell my mom? Nope. Why? I thought you want to make me go. You're an adult, like Mum. Hey, I wasn't always an adult. I was a kid once. The new kid in town, in fact. You were the new kid? Yeah, although for me that started happening back when I was 10. Again and again, moving from town to town, school to school. Never really making any friends, not for years. Mum and Dad kept losing jobs and taking new ones, worse ones. They'd be working all day long, too tired when they came home to do much of anything. After years and years of this, I'd stopped hoping things would get better. I decided to just take what I could get. I'd go with the flow. What does that mean? It means you don't care. Some things are good, some things are bad, but you don't care. You just do what you have to do without really being sad over it.
But that sounds so sad. You weren't sad? It's sad to never care about anything, right?
I guess I was sad. I just told myself I wasn't going to be sad, even though I really was. And then I bite my tongue hard, because my little involuntary trip down memory lane was not helping this kid out. Wouldn't have helped little Ari out if an adult did this for me. So instead, I decided to be the adult that little Ari would have needed. Your mummy loves you, that's why she works hard. It won't always be this bad. Life has ups and downs. Hey, it could be totally worse. Aliens could attack. So I bet you're right. You're a tough kid. You take the time you need, I'll stay with you. You know what helps me when I'm sad? Peace and quiet. That's why you came back here, right? All the beeps and boops, the kids laughing, all the craziness. It's too much. But that's okay. If you need a quiet moment, I'll be right here with you. Okay. We sit there in silence for a time. I flip through my phone, but only half-heartedly. I want to be ready if he wants to talk. For a few minutes, he's okay with tucking in his shoelaces and looking at the floor. I don't know what to do. Everybody's having fun. I don't know how. I don't know how to make friends and have fun. I can't even try. It'd just mess it up. It's tricky, that's for sure. But there's a good thing about going with the flow too. It's not always sad. Think of it like, okay, imagine a cup of water. A cup of water. What happens when you pour it into a bowl? Is the water still shaped like a cup? That's silly. It's bowl-shaped. Exactly. People can be like water too. You know how to be quiet and peaceful. Now you just need to know how to flow. Watch the kids out there. Watch who they talk to. Listen to what they talk about. And when you hear something you can talk about, when it looks like they want to talk but have nobody to talk to, that's when you can have some fun. I promise you, some of the kids out there are just as sad. They want to have fun and don't know how. You could be the friend they need. And Mikey's smiling. Not a big goofy grin, not the high of happiness, just simple understanding. Okay. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay. I'll go back to the party. And I'll be a cup of water. I take his hand to lead him back out. Wait. To lead him back out to the main room. And off he goes. Not fooling myself. I know I haven't fixed all Mikey's problems. I'm no child psychologist. That was entirely me flying by the seat of my pants. But for one moment there, I was able to help someone in the same crappy situation I found myself long ago. 15 years ago. Everything changed. No more family vacations. No more arcade visits. We couldn't afford them, and they couldn't take time off work. The whole Cater family had to learn to settle, to accept the lot in life we'd been dealt, to simply go with the flow, never hoping, never wanting. Juniper did her best to pull me out of that mire. I'd only known her a few years, one of the few stable times in my life, but she knew the edge I'd been pushed to. Now, here I am. Today has been, well, bonkers. Alternately boring and hectic, surreal, and way too real. But I can honestly say I'm more alive today than I have been in a very, very long time. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, Ari. My emotional voice analyst subroutines combined with your body language suggest you're very happy right now. Yeah, I guess I am. How did you know? I just told you, silly. I mean, how did you know I love this job so much?
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's easy. I didn't. What? I lied. I was 47% sure. Oh, there's elements that seem to click with your optimal social requirements, a fun atmosphere, spirited co-workers, helping people out, and so on. Also, cross-reference your roommate's postings talking about how much you enjoyed ugly visits when you were a kid. Still, 47%.
99.97%.
But I was 99.97% sure that if I said I was 99.97% sure, you'd be willing to give it a try. Another thing to thank Juniper for, I guess. You're a very weird little app, you know.
Hooray!
I try to be. We will continue this next time. See what happens. That is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!